In 90 days, Cardano as we know it is going to completely change. Let's go. Why cryptocurrency investors are excited about Cardano. Already up 950% this year. The rise in crypto is a serious challenger to Ethereum. Yes, I do have a hunch, a premonition that Cardano is going to be bigger than Ethereum. So much like the flippening will occur on Ethereum on Bitcoin, I think Cardano may do that over Ethereum in a pretty near term. So probably not as far as a year or two away, but we're looking at a pretty hot summer for Cardano in either case. Obviously, during research, obviously, cryptocurrency is still a risky asset. So make sure you structure a portfolio in a nice way, that you've got some cash flows, that you've got some way to buffer yourself. But here are the reasons why. Number one, it's getting much smarter. Smart contract functionality is by adding code that enables automated self-executing contracts. Smart contracts allow developers to build apps on top of blockchain platforms. That's what's happening on Ethereum. And that's where Uniswap was born and that decentralized exchange came about. The entire DeFi industry is built on these smart contracts, much of it on Ethereum, and Cardano is about to join the party and become an Ethereum version of its own in itself. Now, Cardano is one of those companies that are not really interested in the price of the cryptocurrency itself, but only focuses on its use case and its application. We're seeing that Cardano is going to be applied onto so many things, including insurance, including DeFi. So the application is really endless, and you're about to see some of the real life use cases that are going to really pique your interest in thinking about investing into Cardano. Cardano can handle high demand. Ethereum blockchain can only handle a limited number of transactions right now, around 15 transactions per second, which has led to immense congestion on the network. Now, there are solutions being, presented on this situation at the moment. EIP 1559, which I've done a coverage in a couple of days, is one of those things. But Cardano is already primed to handle much larger volumes of transaction. It has been tested up to 257 transactions per second, but they're saying that they want to develop it so that they can go as potentially large as 1 million or more transactions per second, and it is environmentally friendlier too. So the new money that's coming into the crypto world is very conscious of this, because we've seen that the crypto market has tumbled because of environmental comments from our enemy Elon Musk. But it is really important to actually have these things in mind with the new cryptocurrencies that are coming in, because people are conscious of these things at the moment. So instead of being proof of work system, it's a proof of stake system. Validators hold their coins within the network to participate and earn rewards. Therefore, it's going to be a lot more eco-friendly than your Ethereum and Bitcoin counterparts. The network is 1.6 million times more efficient than Bitcoin, which is quite a lot. It's mind-bogglingly large, but that comes to show how clunky Bitcoin is in terms of the environmental effects compared to Cardano, and these new players are coming in. And the reason for why Cardano is doing so well is because it takes pages out of notes of other successful cryptocurrencies and it learns from it. And the peer-reviewed scientific research is making Cardano that really prudent and use case focused project that's going to have a really long time horizon. But in the next 90 days, I see some crazy things happening with Cardano. And look, and it's still very early days at the moment, provided that all the bullish analysts are correct, I'm sensing that Cardano is going to do really well, and it might even go beyond the market cap of Ethereum. I know that's ridiculous to say, but there is a lot of bullish outlook for Cardano just based on its use case. Not to mention the recent coverage that I did that Cardano launches the first cross-chain bridge with link to Nervos. This is due in literally weeks from now, but the thing is, they've been very on the ball with keeping up with their timelines. And look, and there's really exciting stuff coming in. They're reducing transaction costs, reducing burden for users to possess different wallets, and it's going to let developers on both chains to access services and features, allow more apps to be created, expand their decentralized applications and user base. So that's a big plus on their scalability. Moving forward, cryptocurrency exchange FTX unveils NFT Marketplace. Gemini and Binance have also made big moves with NFTs. Of course, FTX is a new player in the NFT space, so it's just launched a marketplace for NFTs, and it's really interesting to note that some of the FTX's NFTs are linked to real-world objects and they're redeemable for their physical counterparts. An NFT tied to an image of 3 cow statuettes should get you 3 actual cow statuettes. If you have never heard of what cow statuettes are, well, it's made by this designer. It's obviously very popular online, and they are these really depressing looking dolls that get sold for like mad prices. So it's really interesting to see that is following the social media wave. Another news for NFTs, Shopify for NFT launches on Solana blockchain. Solana is the latest blockchain to stand up on NFT offering. So we're looking at some positive moves on Solana. Now, going a little bit lighter hearted, Coinbase is giving a 1.2 million in Dogecoin. So it's going to be some sort of a sweepstake that's going to come in next days. And this is coming on the back of Coinbase listing Dogecoin as a tradable currency on their platform. And it's resulted in a pretty steep increase on Dogecoin itself. Another very crazy news that we see on Dogecoin is that there might be a Dogecoin music festival, which is now getting backing from Elon Musk. Now, when it says backing, it really means a positive 3-4 word tweet from Elon Musk. But yeah, it's getting a bit silly. But but also crazy. Cryptocurrency works on hype as well as use case, guys. So it's really interesting to note some of these advancements. Dogecoin user base is inviting crypto-friendly celebrities, including SpaceX CEO, Tesla CEO Elon Musk, musician Grimes, rapper Snoop Dogg, and entrepreneur Mark Cuban, who you guys know is a recent investor to Matic. So here we go. We're looking at this tweet right here. Would you go to a Doge Festival? They've done this really fun little cover art. It happens we need Elon Musk to DJ, Grimes and Snoop Dogg to perform. BYOD, bring your own dogs. Mark Cuban as an investor, Doge as payment for everything. Like, I don't know, maybe festival churros or something. And then boom, here's Elon Musk putting his 2 cents in there. Sounds kind of fun. All right, and all of a sudden we got a backing for Dogecoin. So yay. On a more smart note, I want to talk about Vechain, guys. I am very bullish on Vechain. I have a huge bag in Vechain myself. And there's a reason why that's the case, because I see use cases behind cryptocurrency like Vechain. It could be the next cheap crypto to go to $1. By enhancing supply chain trust and transparency, Vechain could transform logistics as we know it. So cryptocurrency that's connected to a supply chain and logistics, it's a largely untapped opportunity that could turn out to be quite a lucrative option for your investment portfolio. The logic of logistics, Vechain token is focused on helping move goods and services around the global supply chain. Vechain seeks to leverage the smart contract feature of blockchains to make supply chains more transparent. Who would have thought? And it has further uses into medical history, and it also has further uses to anti-counterfeiting mechanisms as well, which is very, very exciting. Let's take the food supply chain as an example. Food industry is beset with transparency and assurance issues and cleanliness and hygiene, leading to health problems for some consumers. So here's the exciting part. By scanning the QR code on desired products, consumers can acquire detailed information secured by the blockchain, including the source and ingredients of the product's geographic location, logistics information, inspection report, and even temperature data and where it came from. Timestamped and cryptographically signed by parties that's producing the food products. Is it one token or two? So a lot of people asking me about what's the relationship between Vechain and VeThor. The offshoot coin is called Thor. VeThor is paid to every token holder of VET tokens. It's an added incentive to take a buy and hold position on Vechain. It's kind of like a dividend, but not exactly. So VeThor tokens are worth 4.958 cents per 10,000 Vechain tokens daily, or 18.10 annually. That in turn could equate to a dividend yield of about 1.44% annually, which actually is better than what you might get with some blue chip stocks. So, and unlike the dividends that you'll receive with most stocks, the payouts on VET tokens owner are distributed daily in VeThor. Now, this isn't much, but it's there. And it seems to me that VeThor will probably mirror the price action of Vechain, or at least the growth and the fall of Vechain. Overall, I'm enormously impressed with the use case of Vechain and so many other people. Moving along with the news today, I want to talk about the EOS cryptocurrency. It's rallied really strongly and it's picked up really hard on the news that it has listed on the Vechain platform, and it looks really, really exciting. And you know what? Any kind of new listings on exchanges really needs to be taken on board, and it needs to be taken seriously because it means serious implication on the price front. So we've seen that happen with Doge, Shiba. We've also seen that with EOS. So regardless of the use case, that is happening. So it's worthwhile paying attention to it. Another great project to that effect is the Flare token. Now there's going to be airdrops coming to people who own XRP in their cryptocurrency wallet, and you need to meet some criteria there, but there may be airdrops coming in the near future. So FLR is not live yet, but it's going to be listed on 50 plus exchanges. So if listing on one exchange on Vechain was going to give that kind of huge effect on EOS, what do you think being listed on this many exchanges going to do for cryptocurrency like FLR? So it's definitely a cryptocurrency that you need to be paying attention to. More on the overall news and the market news, people selling Bitcoin is at its lowest level since November, guys. So people are taking profits in January 21. That was the biggest seller movement that we've seen. But guess what, guys? People are not selling Bitcoin anymore. We've got more hodlers than ever, and 76.7% of Bitcoin is held in locked storage, which means they're really strong holder positions. Not only that, at this moment, people are getting more and more Bitcoin, and a lot of this is coming from retail demand. And with that in mind, I just want to finish the video off with the market update. This is the time around the world at the moment. Boom, this is our market. We've had a 0.40% increase over the last day, but overall, the market has experienced a significant increase. XRP showing another great point of entry here, but I did see Vechain increase its price quite a fair bit at 13%. Filecoin kicking ass at 34%, 35%. And ICP finally showing some strength a little bit after a long streak of losses. Dogecoin sort of coming down a bit, as you can see. see here. But overall, all the cryptocurrencies that we know and expect to do well are doing well. And we can see that some of the altcoins are showing a bit more independence from the Bitcoin movement as well. Although Bitcoin has experienced a bit of a gain in the recent 24-48 hours. So with that in mind, guys, where is Bitcoin gonna go? Well, I don't really know, but when it does dip a lot lower, it can happen. Okay, I'm not a genie, so I can't really tell the future, but if it does happen, just make sure that you average in. I think that would the soundest direction to move forward. Of course, balance your portfolio, only bet and invest money into cryptocurrency that you can afford to lose. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't done so, make sure you go like, subscribe, and follow, and I will see you next time. Peace.